Hello my friend, this is Narayan here and welcome to this new classical game which is played by Jose Raul Capablanca against the Marcel Frank in 1909, and Capablanca playing as white, and how he show his game. So let's start. Capablanca start the game with the move e4 and Marcel responds with e5, and Capablanca played knight to f3. As you know that knight f3 is a best move. We are attacking the pawn on e5 and we are developing a piece. So we are following the opening principle, and Marcel responds with knight to c6, and Capablanca played bishop to b5, a very standard Fray Lopez, attacking the knight on c6 and developing a piece at the same time and threatening bishop capture and then knight capture e5. So sorry, and here Marcel responds with the move d6. Capablanca go for castle, and now Marcel played a6. Now Capablanca have two choices. He can either play bishop to a4 or he can capture this knight. Capablanca prefer to capture this knight, and after bishop capture knight, Marcel recapture with the pawn, and Capablanca think that here he has a castled king and he has a developed piece on f3, so he has a development advantage and he can open the position. So he decided to play d4 to open the position, and Marcel recapture with the pawn and Capablanca capture it with the pawn with his knight. So now he can play knight to c3. He is ready to make a piece, bishop move to e3, f4 and g5 anywhere, and maybe he can play rook to e1 and queen to f3, queen to h5. Both are good for white. Maybe he can continue with queen to d3, and overall it's white is gaining development advantage. So now Marcel continue with bishop to d7, protect the pawn on c6, and Capablanca played rook to e1. Now the idea is to play e5 to open the position and attack with the rook, activate the rook, and then brings the other pieces in the game. So that was the white's idea. And now Marcel responds with c5. Capablanca go back, knight to f3, and he played bishop to e7. So the second world champion, Emmanuel Lasker, stated a chess rule that in the opening we should develop a knight first before the bishop. So you may develop a bishop here anywhere, but this bishop is already active, so the best move for the white is to play knight to c3. And now black played c6 because he realized that if white can manage to play knight to d5, then the knight on d5 will be a very dangerous piece, so it will cover so many, it attacks so many weaknesses. So he just played c6, and now you can see that after making a pawn to c6, black created a new weakness. It is the pawn on d6. So white start immediately exploiting it by playing bishop to f4. Now he is attacking with the bishop, he is attacking with the queen. So black played bishop to e6. Now he can protect this pawn, and white just played queen to d3. So this is white is only one step away from his complete development. He just need to bring his a1 rook to this d file, and white is fine here. Black played knight to f6. He is ready to castle, and after rook to a d1, he just played d5. I think the castle should be a better move, but he is losing the pawn on d6, so he has to play this move. And after the move d5, Capablanca do not capture it, but in fact he just make a move knight to g5. Now he is ready to capture the bishop and try to attack these weak pawns of the black player, so he played knight to g5, and black pushed this pawn. He is attacking the knight. So okay, where will you place this knight? You can come to the move e2, you can go to the a4, and maybe you can use a maneuver like knight to b1, knight to d2, and then knight to c4. This is also a possible idea, but Capablanca first captured the bishop, and when he recaptured the knight, now he played knight to a4, and after the queen to a5 he just played b3. So you can see that nobody can touch this knight. This knight is a very superior piece. Now he can play knight to b2, knight to c4, then attack the queen here and cover so many weakness of white and attack the black's weakness. This is the best move. So black continued with rook to d8, and as for the plan, Capablanca played knight to b2, and black played knight to h5. Okay, he is attacking our bishop, so where would you like to defend it? Maybe many players would like to defend it to d2, and maybe we can go back with g3, but the best move here is to play bishop to e5. You can see this is a great endgame understanding Capablanca had in Capablanca show in this position, that this bishop completely cut this black knight. So this is definitely advantageous. Black continue with castle, and white continue with knight to c4. Now taking the pawn on a2, it will be dangerous for black, because after rook to a1 black will lose this queen. So he continue with queen to b4, white continue with queen to h3, creating a double attack, the knight on here and the pawn on e6. Okay, Marshall was a very sharp player. First he played g6, and after queen take e6 he continued with rook to f7, and here you can see that white have clear advantage, but Capablanca thought that here he can win a piece by playing the move g4. So it will be very sharp for white player as well as black player, because after the g4 black find a counter-attacking move bishop to h4. So he is attacking on f2, then capture the rook on here with the support of the queen. So what should white do? Should he protect this pawn with his bishop or with his rook, or should he do anything else? What do you think? Okay, you can pause the video and you can find the answer. I will show you that here Capablanca decided to capture this knight, and after bishop take f2 Capablanca just played king to h1, and okay, here black player played queen to c3. He do not capture this piece, because if he capture, then white will capture this g6 first, and when black recapture he will capture with the queen to give this check. Then it will very dangerous for black player, because if he make any king move, it can meet with this check here. If he played rook to g7 is not possible, because he can simply checkmate. That's why he make a king move. Black might have so many options, so after this check maybe it will be dangerous for black player. So Marshall find more interesting idea. He decided to play queen to c3. Now he is threatening to checkmate here. So queen c3, and okay, this is again a very wonderful position. So pause the video and try to find the best move. Which is the best move? Can you find it? Okay, it's rook to e3, because now he cannot capture the rook with the queen because knight take e3. He cannot capture the rook with the pawn because of this rook take d8, and he cannot capture this rook with this bishop because of this rook to f1, and white have clear advantage. So this is not possible to capture this rook. So Marshall decided to capture the pawn on here, and he is attacking this rook. If you make a rook move, then black will simply recapture with the pawn. So what you should do, okay, pause the video, try to find it. Okay, white player played rook e d3. Now he is defending both of his rook, and it's black to move, and he decided to play queen to e2. So now he is, well, he can capture your pawn maybe with this queen, and maybe he may bring this another rook on here and continue the game. Maybe he can play a bishop to e3, then go for this check. So these are the black's plans. So how will you continue? Here white continue with the move knight to d6. Now he is attacking this rook, so it's pretty much force for black player to give up this exchange to unpin. He thought that if white captured with the queen, then he simply unpin his rook on f7, but white captured with the bishop, and here black really find the best move in this position is rather than bishop to e1. Now he is threatening to mate. So how you can defend this checkmate? For sure, white has to play a forcing move, otherwise he will lose the game. So the only forcing move in this position is to give this check, and after the king to g2, can you find the move? The best move from the white side? Yes, it's h6, and Marshall will resign here because if he capture this pawn, then queen take f7, and black cannot play queen to f1 because queen is covering this square. So it means all in all it's a winning position for white player. So black resign here. Thank you for watching this video.